Okay, here's a quick video, couple little hints and stuff, tricks, maybe if you want to call them that. Like I said, one, I mentioned it in the video, another video I just did tonight, concerning the offset on these wheels. These MotorMax cars, the offset on these, this is how you get them when they first pull them out of the box. You probably can't tell it really from here, but you can see how they stick out a little bit further. And again, I'm going to give credit to Ken down in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky on this. He did a video a few years back, but some of you guys are still asking, you know, why the wheels look different on my MotorMax cars and this type of thing. So I have to give Ken credit for this idea, or this quick fix. Again, his YouTube, I think it's 11264, or I think something right at that. I'm sorry, Ken, but anyway, it's Ken in Lawrenceburg. If you need his YouTube name, I'll give him credit when I do my description and do my typing on the description. But anyway, the wheels, when you get these things, they stick out far. Front and rear ones both do that. What you can do is take these, flip it over, get a towel or something to work on, which I always do so I don't scratch up my customers' cars. And you can pop these wheels off by using like some needle nose pliers. I got some little Craftsman, a little small needle nose, or even a nice little pair of Exolite needle nose, which work really well. But anyway, no sales pitch. You can take your pliers, needle nose pliers behind the axle, right here in this area right here. If you pull this, it will just pop like that. There we go. Pop the wheel right off. Now when you get this off of there, you're going to notice this inside hub where it goes, or inside of the rim where it slips onto the hub on the car right here. You're going to notice this sticks up probably about a 1/4 inch. So what happens when you put these wheels on, or when the MotorMax put these wheels on, they get against this spindle right here, and it doesn't. What happened is when they did these cars, they didn't allow. When the MotorMax built the car, they didn't allow for the spindle to have this collar right here on the back side. And what was happening, they was putting these wheels on with this sleeve on here, basically this roller, this bushing, and the back of the wheel is going all the way against basically the frame of the car, the axle itself, and causing it not to roll very well. So they redid these a few years back and started making them like this with a little lip on the inside of that. So when you force this wheel on there now, so I don't know why they didn't go ahead and change the wheel. When you put this wheel on there now, it butts against this back side of the spindle to keep it from rubbing the frame, so it rolls easier. I don't know how many people actually play and roll with these, but anyway, keeps it from doing that. So what you can do is take these and take a Dremel tool. I've got a little small, very small. They don't even make these anymore. You got to pick these up off of YouTube. I'm sorry, eBay. As you can see, mine's broken where I hold the bit, so I got to do something a little bit tricky with mine. But you can see, man, this thing is pretty daggone small. Here's a 9-volt battery to give you an idea how small this is. Like I said, it comes in really handy. All the different bits and stuff, I've got attachments and things are actually just bits with this. This little cut-off tool wheel I use quite a bit, and also just some small like round bits as well to maybe take and finish up a little area around some lights or something like that. They come in really handy. But this has a power supply, as you can see. Okay, it hooks to a power pack, and it's adjustable speed. I think like up to 30-something thousand RPMs, which is way more than you need. This comes in really handy. Like I said, you can pick these up on eBay. Black & Decker made them. I've got an extra one, so when this one messes up, I've got one waiting in the shadows, so I have another one to use. But anyway, just take this, and you'll cut this hub off the back side of this wheel. Cut that part off where it's flush, right here across the back of the rim. So basically, you want to lay. It works better if you take your tire off too, because it ends up you end up messing the inside of your tire up. Not that you're going to see it, but anyway, you can take this and cut the hub off so it's flush. As you can see across, if I can get this on here, use the back side of my little X-Acto, where the inside of the hub is flush across the rim. Normally, this would sit about right there, probably have a little gap in between there again, which is what keeps it from pressing onto the car far enough. So once you cut this off like this, you can take these and push them back on. Like I said, you just press off and on. Here maybe, if we can see with a light right there, and when you push this, it'll seat all the way in there, and as you can see, this back one's already cut. Pop it on there, and it tucks the wheels up under the fenders like they're supposed to look. Instead of sticking out, if you remember when you saw this video first, the rim was sticking out about here, which kind of looks weird. So anyway, the front and rear ones both can be done the same way. Just be careful on the front. Be careful on all four of them, actually, for breaking the axles. You don't want to break your axle. A lot of you maybe don't have a lot of parts laying around. I do, unfortunately. There's a reason for that. But the front one's the same way. Like I said, just slip your needle nose pliers in behind there and pry a little bit like this, and then they'll pop right off. Like I said, just be careful because your steering mechanism and stuff in there, so you don't want to break an axle on any of your wheels. So anyway, there you have it. Little trick. Like I said, again, I just wanted to pass it on. I'm not trying to take credit for that. Again, that was Ken Lawrenceburg. I think it's 11264, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's his YouTube name. So I'm giving him complete credit for it. I just wanted to put a video up and show you guys and pass that on. Like I said, it was a good, helpful hint that he did and showed me. Also, another quick tip. The computers that come in these 24-scale MotorMax cars, you've noticed, if you've built one of these or just seen one of the cars, the laptop itself is just a black piece of plastic that's folded, you know, to look like a laptop. Very plain, no printing, no anything on it, no nothing, as we say. No nothing on it at all, just black plastic. And there's been tricks and things that people have done to make them look a little bit more realistic. You might have seen them. Really nothing to it, guys and girls, whoever's building them. What I've done with this is actually taken a picture with my digital camera of, I don't know if we can see it here or not, take a picture of an actual Panasonic Toughbook that was in an officer's car. A friend of mine, he allowed me to take pictures. So he was had one of his programs up, I guess like an information search type program, and took a picture of it with my digital camera. Again, it's probably hard to see, but anyway, you'll get an idea of what I've done with this. I took a picture of the screen of the display, and then also took a picture straight over top of the keyboard right here. Took a picture straight down of the keyboard. And what I ended up doing is taking them home, downloading the pictures, printing the pictures to and sized them for the laptop that was in here. I had a car part and just kept printing, shrinking them or whatever I was doing, you know, resizing them, I guess is the word, to fit these screens. So what you end up with is a pretty realistic looking 24 scale Toughbook for your police cars. Again, this is just a printout. When I printed them on label paper that I use for shipping stuff out, just regular shipping label, like UPS shipping label, printed it out on that, a bunch of them, and then go back over top of them to coat them with some 2-inch clear packaging tape, like shipping tape, and that gives them a little bit of a gloss look to them, kind of a reflective type nature, looks a little bit more realistic than just the paper would. Plus, if somebody's cleaning their car out or something, you get some liquid or something on there, it'll end up running the, you know, make the ink run or bleed a little bit. So this kind of protects it a little bit as well. I don't know if we can see it better. Let's turn the light on here. The battery, the power on this car. Might be able to see it just a little bit better. All the flashing is going to knock it out. I don't know how well this is going to look on the computer, on the video, but anyway, you can see it somewhat on my display on my camera. The keyboard stuff that's in there. Like I said, it turns out very well. Again, not that that's a big fancy trick, top builder secret or anything, but it's something, like I said, some people don't think of that, and just one of those things that's easy enough to do. Probably even get pictures, screenshots off the internet and print them off the internet instead of actually taking a picture of a police car. But anyway, just something of a keyboard, at least better. Anything beats a flat black piece of plastic. So again, there's a couple tips for you guys. Again, Ken, thank you. YouTube 11264. I believe your username. If it's not, I'm sorry. I will put it correctly in the description when I type the description up and give you props for your little hint that you shared with us, I guess 2 or 3 years ago. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Everyone have a happy Thanksgiving, and hope everybody has safe holidays. Thank you.